Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's video is my ranked up game to Silver 4. So I've been playing a lot of ranked lately, and hey, we finally got back up to Silver. And I wanted to upload this game because it's my Silver rank up game, obviously. Oh, as we get close to, oh, and we get the Teemo. Yes, nice. Very early gank from the Viego there, so that's a bit annoying. But hey, we got the Teemo. We're happy. We get to kill the rat. So anyway, I wanted to upload this game because, like I said, it's a Silver rank up game, so that's pretty substantial. And of course, I gotta clickbait the YouTube. No, but it is an important milestone in our journey. So, and it just feels good to be back to Silver again. But the main reason I wanted to upload this game was because it was a game that is a very good example of the concept of falling behind early and then untilting myself and managing to focus and to get back to a state where we win the game. And also, I didn't even realize that I was close to getting up to Silver again. And that's, I think, the main point of this. The reason I was, or not the reason, but a reason I was able to play as well as I did in this game was because I wasn't thinking about the rank. I had been stuck in Bronze 1 for like a week and a half maybe. So at that point I was kind of just over it, and I was just trying to play to the best of my ability. Because like I said, I've been playing a lot of ranked lately. And when you play a lot of ranked, it's quite easy to get to a point where you start getting really frustrated with your games because you're playing ranked and you feel like you're actually losing something important when you lose LP. Sorry. I was about to say SR, but all those things are different in different games. As I confuse them sometimes, as most people probably do. But I wasn't thinking about my rank at all. I was just enjoying myself, trying to focus and play the best game I possibly could. As I get baited by Teemo and walking to a shroom, and he's left on 1 HP, which is fun and cool and good. We all love Teemo, right? What was I saying? Yeah, I got to a point, what is it, last week now? This game was like 4 or 5 days ago, but I've had some health issues recently, which has made me not really want to record or be able to really. I've been feeling pretty bad, so but today I'm feeling good, so I'll record when I can. But I was having a rough time. I was being really angry, getting very tilted in most of my games, and I got to the point where I actually broke my last headset. Now, I will say that I wouldn't have done that with my current headset. The only reason I was okay with doing that in the first place was because it was an old and shitty quality headset that I paid basically nothing for, and it was on its last legs anyway. Of course, that doesn't excuse the fact that I was raging so hard that I threw my headset at the floor. And but I want to be real about these things. That's kind of the whole point of this channel at this point is to be real about my struggles with my mentality. And I also want to say that a lot of the reason that this play here, by the way, is a perfect example, because this game I played with my real life friend. And that's one of the reasons I didn't record it in OBS, because I generally don't record games that I play with my real life friend. But one of the problems, I've been friends with this guy for 12 years, and we played League for like 10, 11 years of those 12 years. And our communication is, even though we're in Discord together, is still terrible. So that Viego play, we could have easily killed them both. And I knew this, but I didn't really say this because I guess I had like some level of thinking that he would understand this too. But we have kind of a different way of thinking sometimes. So it's not, these things aren't obvious to us both always. So we definitely have to work on our communication skills for sure after 10 years of this shit. But hey, we have fun together. So, you know, what's the big worry really? But as I was saying, one of the main reasons that I get so angry playing not just League, but any game really, is because of physical issues in my body. So I think one of the main reasons I get so angry is hunger. When I'm hungry, I get so obscenely angry at the smallest possible things that it's just ridiculous. I get so angry, and my fuse is so short that it's crazy. And a lot of the time I forget about this fact for some reason, and I think I'm in a good state of mind, but then I realize I haven't eaten in a long time, and like whatever I do, like I said, the smallest little frustrations just turn into me screaming at the top of my lungs, breaking my stuff, you know, slamming my desk, stuff like that. And that's something I've been trying to work on lately, is realizing when I'm hungry and when I'm in a state where I like really shouldn't be playing, and then not play. Because there are times where I actually really want to play League, but if I really ask myself, should I be playing, then the answer is clearly no. So that's definitely something I need to work on. And that's something that, you know, because all in all, I am not an angry person. But, you know, in combination with this whole beating myself up and things like that, and also things like hunger or lack of sleep and stuff like that making me just really angry, it's exhausting, really. But one of the main things I have to do to avoid this is to just actually realize when I'm in a state where I shouldn't be playing games, or especially like frustrating games like League. So that's something I've been working on for a while. I think I'm getting better at it, but you know, it's very important, not just for my gameplay, but also my physical and mental health, right? Because it's very exhausting being that angry all the time. As someone who has been very angry for the past 10 plus years, I can tell you it's fucking exhausting. So, yeah. But like halfway through last week, I had a sort of epiphany. And I have these things sometimes where I sort of realize to myself, like, it's not that big of a deal. you know, and I realized that the best way I'm going to improve my mentality and my gameplay is to just focus on improving rather than rank. And I've also been working a lot lately on being compassionate towards myself, because that is the biggest problem I have, is that I beat myself up for making mistakes. And obviously making mistakes is completely human, but you know, for some reason, us humans, we have a very hard time accepting our own mistakes, even though we can be very patient with other people. Like if you know, if I were to brag about myself, I would say I am very patient with other people. And that is, I would say, one of my greatest strengths. But when it comes to myself, I cut myself no slack whatsoever. And I've spent years practicing this. But it's so hard to get out of this mindset of like, I am a terrible person, and if I die in a video game, I am unworthy of love. And if that sounds ridiculous to you, it's because it is. But if you know this mindset, you also know how exhausting it actually is. And you understand that it's not just something you can change overnight. As with most behaviors like this, of course. But, you know, the main point of this video is that we had some rough times this game, and the Teemo, I was underestimating the Teemo and the Yone a lot, and the Viego, honestly, and I was getting caught a lot of times, but it got to a point where I was able to just focus up and play as well as I could and really just try my absolute best. And we got the victory, and we got to silver. And I didn't even realize that I was about to rank up. And I think that's the best possible state to be in, honestly. But hey, I'm glad you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the video. I will bring out another video very soon, which is another example of me being behind and just focusing and being able to get back into the game. And that was a banger of a game, I promise you that. So I'm looking forward to recording that next. And yeah, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.